Okay, I'd like to call the July 16th Commissioner meeting to order at 10 a.m. For roll call, we have Justin and Larry in the office and Joette's available by phone. So, is there any change to the constant agenda items?
I'd like to make a motion to accept the agenda as presented.
Okay, there's been a motion. I'll second it. To accept the agenda. Is there any public comment? Hearing no public comment, all those in favor signify by aye. Aye, those opposed, same sign, motion carried. So do we have any comment from the public before we start the rest of the meeting? Okay, hearing none. Are there any correspondence or petitions? None. Okay, elected officials report, there are no. The county attorney was in earlier. He's on his way to Fort Benton or Neshoba County. He's helping out there on a case. Then we'll go on to old business. The road department has part of the crew is in Toole County at the Marais Fair to help with the setup for the Marais Fair. That happens at the end of this week. And then the other members are spraying and mowing. So that's the only other report that we have right now. Our extension agent has plot tours today. And I think that's all that we have right now. Okay, so we'll go on to new business. We have the agreement with Bear Paw Development. And this is the agreement that Bear Paw helps us with grant writing and stuff like that. It's an annual fee. So I guess I would entertain a motion for the Bear Paw Development Agreement.
I would like to make a motion to approve the Bear Paw Development Agreement for the fiscal year 2024-25 for the amount totaling $6,250.
Okay, we have a motion. I will second that motion. Is there any public comment? Any public comment? Hearing no public comment, all those in favor signify by aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign, motion carried. Okay. On to the Joplin Chester sewer discussion and our submittals through ARPA.
We have received a pay request for the completion besides the street regraveling from our contractor. It will be request number 3 for $306,000. And that will also be the Department of Revenue share also included with that. This will actually be draw number 8 from the ARPA funds. We'll take care of that today. And then we also received an email from RPA on the Northern Avenue alternate additive number 3. But as we've discussed, I think after we have our camera and scoping of the collection system in Joplin, if we find a troubled area, to best utilize the contingency that will be remaining from the project, if we find a problem area, we should save this money to fix a major problem instead of an extension onto Norman Avenue, which would be servicing nobody at this time.
I think that's a very good plan. I guess I like that. Are we going to go ahead then and contact RPA and express to them what our decision is?
I think we will do that after we conclude this meeting. We will make a call to RPA to get everything in order for that.
Perfect. I like that idea. There is no public here to comment on that, so I guess we'll go forward with that. So we have nothing on the school district 10 discussion at this time. And the budgets are still being reviewed. We're still waiting for evaluations from the state. So that will just be an ongoing discussion. So we have a request from the hospital, the Logan Health Chester Hospital Board in front of us, and they would like to put a mill levy on the ballot. And so the way this process works is that the hospital board has to send a formal request to the county commissioners in order for them to review the mill levy in order to be put on the ballot. So I'm going to open up the vote so we can have a discussion about this.
I'd like to make a motion for opening this mill levy request for discussion.
Okay, and I'll second that motion. So anyway, we have a motion and a second, and so now we're going to take public comment or answer questions. And for full record, Discord or report, full record, I am the board chair of the hospital board too. So I will provide the information, answer the questions, I hope, so.
Okay, so the way I understand how Logan and the county work together up there, the county owns the facility, is that correct?
Yes, it's wholly owned by the county. The only thing that Logan owns is the 501c3.
Okay. So what, in the agreement, what is their lease to the county or their rent per month to the county? What are they?
There is none.
Okay, so they are a company for profit
No,
because of the 501c3.
yeah, they're a nonprofit corporation.
Okay. So we can't have a rentable agreement with them to help offset maintenance costs, or how does this work?
So there are scheduled maintenance costs that are covered by the agreement with Logan Health. That is, so the mill levy money, what it's been 10 years, this was set up by resolution by the Liberty Medical Center Board, and that resolution continues forward. The money can only be used for the improvement of the facility. It's not for salaries, not for anything. It's to purchase products. And so we purchased heaters, air conditioners, wash machines, beds, everything like that. It's just tangible items that we put into the facility.
Okay. So my understanding is basically we are like a landlord.
Yeah, and so
So I don't understand why we aren't charging this 501c3 company
so
a rentable or a lease agreement.
So the agreement that the county had with the Liberty Medical Center and the Liberty Medical Center 501c3 is that we received $1 a year rent. And so when the transition came between Liberty Medical Center and Logan Health, they assumed that they did a member substitution on the 501c3. So all that changed was that they put their name on the 501c3. And Liberty Medical Center isn't on it anymore. So the agreement that was in place before is still in place.
Okay. So if this goes to the ballot to the voters, this money would be in a fund.
It's in a separate fund that lives in the accounts of the Liberty Medical Center, because that technically is still the owner.
Health cannot touch.
Logan Health.
Only the hospital board has control of this.
Absolutely, yep. But Logan Health has no jurisdiction on this money whatsoever.
No, I was just trying to see how the taxpayers are,
Oh, they were protected.
how, yes, the county, because I understand that we are the landlord, but
Mhm.
how come Logan Health is not paying us a rent or a lease?
Yeah.
Just like, and I understand that goes way back
Right.
for the $1 yearly.
And so then Logan Health does have a part of the budget that they have for the facility. They have a laundry list of things that they're improving all the time too. So
So they are putting money back into
Absolutely.
their
They're-
things.
I think that Logan Health has, I think it's Liberty Med, the Chester Logan Health has access to it's $2 million and change for things to add to our facility that is budgeted from Logan Health.
So this, do you guys have, with the $300,000 mill levy that you are looking for, is there something up there that's needing repaired right away? Are you trying to build a capital improvement plan?
We have a capital improvement fund. That's where this money goes into. It is, and that's where it goes and lives until there's something that comes up that we can spend it on.
No, just a few questions just to try to figure out how this works.
Absolutely, yeah.
I guess it's all the questions I have on
Okay.
how this works.
Is there any other public comment on this item? So hearing no other public comment, we have a motion and a second to approve the mill levy request to be put on the ballot for the November election by the Logan Health Chester Board. All those in favor signify by aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Okay. And the 4-H lease contract, I don't think we've progressed anywhere on that yet.
No, the only thing that kind of came up in the last couple of weeks on the lease contract is 4-H does have a lease agreement with a Moxie Arena. So we'll probably stay to the north of that for the boundaries of the Highline Event Center because there's already a contract in place. And there has been a few people looking at interest in using the Moxie Arena. In fact, I just got a phone call last night on it. So
Okay, so are they gonna,
they're gonna have to do some repairs.
I was gonna say, are they gonna be responsible for the repairs?
I think we go talk to our extension agent when he
Okay.
returns from the fair, because there needs to be some maintenance up there, and that was part of their lease agreement, was to take care of the place.
Okay, that makes sense. So then we have a Board of Health scheduled for next Tuesday, or next Monday. That's on our agenda, and that's just for information. So at this time, I would entertain a motion to recess this meeting until 3 o'clock this afternoon.
I'd like to make a motion to recess this meeting this afternoon at 3 o'clock.
And I'll second it. There's been a motion in a second to recess the meeting until 3 o'clock. Is there any public comment? Any public comment? Hearing no public comment. All those in favor signify by aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried.